Hi, if you're related to me, you must click off this video right now. And I'm being serious because I'm gonna show off your Christmas gifts. So this message is to my sister specifically. Turn the video off, Shanna. You're not allowed to watch it. Okay, they're gone. So now we can actually talk. We're gonna check out all of the new Sims merch for their holiday collection. All of their newest stuff is a part of this cozy holiday collection, which is also a My Sims collection. And you know how I feel about My Sims. So this is like right up my alley. And I've made videos like this a couple of times where I've bought a bunch of stuff from their merch store and then reviewed it for you. Obviously, I'm a Sims YouTuber, so I mostly play The Sims here on this channel, but I feel like all of us kind of share a passion and obsession for this game, and a lot of us are gonna buy this merch this year. So I wanted to talk about it and hopefully give you an idea of what it costs, what the quality is like, just so you know going into it. I'd much rather that I waste my money on it than you waste your money on it. So let's take a look at this collection. They've got a couple of really interesting things. There's a new cozy holiday ugly sweater that costs $65 US. And I am really interested in this sweater, but I'm a little bit worried about the quality of it. So I think that's what I'm most excited to check out. There's also a new plum bob beanie. There's some Boba Boo Sherpa lined socks from My Sims. There's a My Sims t-shirt with my favorite character, Princess Butter, on it. There's also a My Sims blanket. It's a little bit weird with like the words. I almost wish that it didn't have them, but it does look comfortable. There's a Freezer Bunny mug. We also have a Boba Boo acrylic keychain, a greeting card set, another beanie in a different color, and then last, a gift wrap set. I think of these things, the sweater and the My Sims t-shirt are the most interesting to me. The My Sims stuff might be a little bit niche, so I don't even know how many people even know who Boba Boo is, but as a person who obsessively played My Sims Kingdom as a child, this is like my moment. I'm gonna put this thing on my bag and I'm gonna use it forever, but you might not care about it at all. It might just look like some cute dinosaur to you, and I get it if that's the case. I'm also kind of nervous about this wrapping paper. It looks a little bit expensive to me. Like $15 for a 3-pack of wrapping paper feels a bit much. I'm the kind of person that buys like cheap wrapping paper on sale after Christmas and then just saves it for next year. So I wouldn't normally buy something like this to wrap a gift, but I did buy it, so we'll get to see it together. Hence why a lot of these things are gonna become gifts. I placed my order on November 12th when these things first dropped, and I spent $393.07. I did buy the ugly sweater twice because Dan wanted one, and that's $65, so that was a big chunk of the purchase, and I had to pay $14 for shipping, and I think the shipping cost is a big complaint about this store, especially if you're outside of the US. Obviously, I bought a lot, so my cost is a little bit high, but you might even pay more than that to ship just one t-shirt to Europe, and that is a little bit excessive. Like, that almost doesn't feel worth it to me. So I bought all that November 12th, and it just came in the mail on the 4th of December. They did say that it would all ship late because one of the things was a pre-order, and I kind of respect them shipping it all together just because it's better for the environment, but it is kind of annoying that I had to wait so long for it. So far, every order that I've placed from the Sim shop has taken a really long time to come, but I think if you buy just like one thing, that won't happen to you. I think it happens to me because I'm buying pre-order stuff on release day and then it all ships together, or I'm placing a big order so it takes a little bit longer. But that's just something to consider, especially if you're trying to buy Christmas gifts, because we are running out of time. And there was one kind of annoying thing that happened after I placed this order, because they sent me a PR package, which I shouldn't say is annoying. I'm very excited about this PR package. And the box is like really cool. Look at this. As a fan of My Sims, this is amazing. I just said it's annoying because I bought all of that stuff, so now I have 2 of them. But that PR package came pretty quick, so I've had a few of these things for a while, and I've actually been using this My Sims blanket a lot. I sit here at my desk and I just keep the blanket on my lap, and it's really soft. It's a good size. I mean, you can just tell, you can see how soft it is. So I'm a fan of this. I'm a big fan of this. I don't think that I'm a big enough fan to recommend that you buy it. It's $50, and you can get stuff like this from like pretty much any store for a much more reasonable price. It won't be My Sims, but like, you know, it doesn't need to be My Sims. You can get a cute purple blanket that has nice lining anywhere. So a cute comfy blanket is a nice gift. I just don't know if you need to get this specific cute comfy blanket. My sister will be getting this cute comfy blanket because I've got a second one, but I'll get into that in a minute. They also sent me those socks. So I have these Boba Boo socks. They're really long socks and they're also completely lined on the inside. They also have those grippies underneath. I've got 2 of these, and they also sent me the My Sims t-shirt, and I've been wearing this My Sims t-shirt. The one they originally sent me is in the wash downstairs. Literally as we speak, it's in the washing machine. So I'm not mad about the duplicate of this. I think my sister will like this as well. Okay, let's start there though. Let's start with the t-shirt. So this is the My Sims Friend t-shirt, and I'm sorry, I'm opening my sister's right now. She'll be okay. It's $30 and it's got a pretty decent size range. It goes up to 5XL. This is what the front looks like. It's kind of hard to show it because it's all black. It has a fully custom label on the inside. It's 100% cotton, and it's got a really small print on the back of just the plumb bob. If you never played My Sims, don't worry about this. Like, you don't need to buy this. You will get no use out of this. This though is my childhood. This girl, Princess Butter, I was obsessed with her when I was like 8, 9 years old. Obsessed with her. So I love this. I love this shirt. I've been wearing it, like I said. This I think is my favorite thing that I've ever bought off the Sims merch store, and I own a couple of t-shirts. I like how it's kind of simple. Like, it's not like a huge logo print. It's just the characters' faces. I don't wear a lot of black, so I almost wish that it wasn't black, but I think a lot of people feel the opposite. So it's nice that it comes in black. To me, this is a solid item. It's still just a t-shirt, but it's a solid t-shirt. Like, I like it. It also feels like most merch t-shirts cost around $30 these days, so it feels a little expensive to me, but it also is normal. This is the one that I'm giving to Shanna, but I'm just gonna wear it for now anyway. She'll be fine. Let's talk about the socks next. I'm not putting them on though. I'm not filming my feet wearing these. So these are the My Sims Bobaboo Sherpa lined socks, and I'm gonna be so honest, these are so cute. The hearts, the stars, my little dino friend, like, these are so cute. They are just one size fits all. I don't really know how practical that is, but also you're probably not wearing these in public. Like, these are really thick socks that you're probably gonna wear around the house to be comfortable. They're $15, and unfortunately, I own a couple of things like this that I just don't really wear. It really depends on the person, because some people get a lot of use out of these really comfy socks. My mom is one of those people. Like, she's always in socks like this. I don't think I like the length of the sock, and I also don't love ones that are lined like this. Like, it's just a little bit too much for me. And I'm a sock person. Like, I live in socks 24/7. I sleep in socks, but like normal socks, not overdone socks. I also live in Florida though, and so it's kind of hot to wear these most of the time. You might have a different experience in other places. So for me, these are both gifts. I don't think I'll keep them. I do think that $15 is like a fine price because they're kind of like fancy socks, especially for a My Sims fan. And I don't expect that these will sell out anytime soon because I don't know how many people care about My Sims like I care about My Sims. All right, the blanket. We gotta talk about the blanket. So this is the My Sims Friends Sherpa blanket for $50 US. It's 50 by 60 inches. And it's polyester minky fleece with Sherpa lining, so it's plastic. I'm holding it up for you so you can see. It's a reasonable sized blanket. I am 5'5", and when I stand up holding it like that, it comes to about here on me, like about to my nose. I think I just don't like the pattern, which is such a shame because I am a massive My Sims fan, but it's saying things like, so cool, yummy. I don't know, it makes me feel a bit weird. It's just a little bit cringe. I think that's the problem. It's like a little bit cringe. I would like it a lot better if there were no words and it was just the symbols and the faces, but because it says yummy repeatedly, I probably wouldn't buy this. Like I was saying before, it's a comfy blanket. It's just, to me, this doesn't seem worth it. Give me a Sims blanket, like a Plum Bob blanket. I would like it. Plum Bobs and freezer bunnies or something. Just please don't put any words. I'm begging you, please don't put any words next time. However, because I have 2 of them, I will keep this and I will use it in my office like all the time, and I have been using it, so I'm not mad that it exists. And I think my sister will like hers too. It just $50 feels like a lot, and luckily this one's still wrapped up, so I can wrap this for Shanna. And speaking of wrapping, let's talk about this gift wrap set. So it's $15 US for 3 39-inch by 27-inch sheets. There's 2 glossy papers and 1 craft paper. I am not a wrapping paper expert, so I don't really have a lot to compare this to. I've been looking at a couple of other websites just for like some price comparison, and there's a place called Paper Source that sells flat wrap. This is a 20 by 30 sheet, just one 20 by 30 sheet for $6.50, and it looks like they'll sell a lot of different styles for that same price. They're usually that 20 by 30 inches size, but I've seen a couple that are 20 by 28, so that's smaller than the Sims wrapping paper. This place called Sugar Paper, and keep in mind, this is like expensive, fancy wrapping paper, okay? Not your standard stuff. They sell rolls that come with 3 sheets that are also 20 by 30 inches per sheet. And it's $14 for 3 20 by 30 sheets. That's pretty similar to this $15 for 3 39 by 27 inch sheets. So these sheets are bigger than those other companies are selling for around the same price. So that leads me to believe it's a reasonable price for fancy wrapping paper. Would I usually buy this? Probably not. But I don't think it's like wildly expensive compared to other things. It looks like I bought 2 of them. I don't remember doing that, but I suppose I'm glad that I did because now I'll have this to last me a while. My problem with stuff like this is that I'm like so scared of wasting it that I never use it. So I keep hold of stuff like this and then I never actually use it. And I think just holding on to it is a waste in itself. Let me open this whole thing up. Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa. Well, here's me holding it to visualize scale. It's pretty big. You could wrap a pretty decent sized gift with this, but it's like one big gift, maybe a few small gifts. I could probably wrap that folded up blanket with this if I wanted to. I don't think I like the idea of sheets of wrapping paper. It just feels impractical and it's got all the creases in it because it's folded. I don't know, that's a me problem. Do you buy sheets of paper? Do other people buy this? I've never bought this before. This is new to me. Clearly, I keep complaining. Well, here's the first pattern. It's green and it's got some repeating icons. There's like the Grim Reaper, Freezer Bunny, Cowplant, Llama. There's a Plum Bob guy, Bone Hilda, and there's even like a woohoo heart. They've used this same thing before on t-shirts. This is not one of the things that I bought this time, but this is one of those same t-shirts. So it's like these icons repeating on the wrapping paper. I like it, it's cute. Oh, this does not want to focus, but there's also a repeating Plum Bob pattern. It's white with the green Plum Bobs. This is really pretty. These are both your like standard shiny wrapping paper. And then this one is the craft paper with a K, which I guess is a technical term. I've seen it on the other websites too. And they call this the Simlish pattern. And it says things like woohoo and Hooba Noobie. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this one. I don't like this at all. I like this kind of paper, like I buy this myself, but I don't like this paper. You can't give your family a gift that says woohoo on it. It's like very specific people that you could gift this to. My friends would like this, but I don't know. I'm not gonna wrap like grandma's gift in the woohoo paper. Not that she would know, but it just makes me feel weird. So I probably wouldn't buy this unless you have like a Sims super fan. This does seem like a fun thing for your like Sims super fan friend that you're buying a birthday gift for. And it also might be cute to save these after you've wrapped a gift with them and like use them to line some sort of picture frame. I only have this one frame as an example, but picture this, okay? Imagine I had a bigger frame and I had like the Plum Bob on the base as like a matting around this picture and then this in the center. It could be cute for like scrapbooking. You could line your journal with it. So there's always a use for fun paper. It just feels expensive to me. You need like the right person and the right purpose with the right budget to buy this. But it's nice that it exists. Imagine I get Dan to like wrap my Christmas gifts with that paper because I'm the only person in my family who cares this much about The Sims. I'm the one who bought it, but I'm also the target audience for that. Like I'm the kind of person it should be bought for. Okay, let's talk about the beanies next. There's 2 of them. They've got the hunter green one and also the navy blue one. I love this. I love these beanies. These are so cute. I also don't really own a lot of hats or beanies at all. I live in Florida, so I have very little use for them. But like, I'm going to my grandma's house in a couple weeks in Illinois. It's gonna be freezing. I will use this. So it's 100% acrylic knit, so it's plastic, and then it has a rubber patch on the front. It is $30, which seems so unhinged. I don't know, I don't buy beanies, but doesn't that seem really expensive? I'm looking at some other ones online, and there's this Carhartt brand that I feel like I see people wearing a lot. Again, I'm from Florida, I'm not a hat expert. I could be wrong, but it looks like those are around $20, maybe $25. And those are the expensive ones because there's cheaper ones online too that you can get for like $16. So this little Plum Bob patch is pricey. That thing is increasing the price a lot. Oh wow, there's a Sims tag inside too. That's what it looks like inside out. I think I look kind of stupid with hats on. Every time I try one on, I think I look silly. But that's the hat. I will actually use this though. I will keep this forever. And I like how it's kind of subtle. It's like a nice, genuinely wearable color for me, but it also has the fun Plum Bob. Dan is editing this video right now, so I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna give the blue one to Dan. The blue one is gonna be one of Dan's Christmas gifts, so I'll leave that one wrapped. Okay, speaking of Dan, because he also has one of these holiday sweaters, let's talk about the cozy holiday ugly sweater, because this I was also very excited about. This was like my number one thing. When I purchased it, I was like, I need this, I can't wait to have this. It's 100% acrylic, so it's made out of plastic. It goes from extra small to 3XL, so a little bit worse of a size range than the t-shirt has, but it's still not bad. It's clearly printed on, and so I'm a little bit worried about quality of this. I feel like it might seem a little bit cheap. That's my concern. I haven't opened it yet, so we'll learn together. And it's $65, so it's one of the most expensive things they sell. So this better be good. I'm counting on this. Okay, here's what it looks like. I bought mine in size small. I really like the pattern. It's like so classic ugly Christmas sweater. I also love green, so you can't go wrong there. The inside looks like that. It's kind of still a pattern, but not as dark. I'm gonna try this one on for us. I'm like Sims head to toe right now. Ignore that. I also look ridiculous. First impression is that it's really thin and it smells kind of weird. weird. But I'm not surprised that it smells weird. These things always do. It being thin is also maybe a good thing for me being in Florida, but like this is not gonna keep you warm. I feel like I'm wearing a long sleeve t-shirt right now, not like I'm wearing a sweater. It feels kind of like a very, very thin sweater material, but like the thickness and warmth level is kind of t-shirt vibes. I think the worry with that a lot of the time is that it's gonna be kind of see-through, and it's not. It's not see-through at all. So that's a relief, because that would be really bad. That would ruin it. I'm gonna wear this a lot. I'm gonna be honest, I might wear this on Christmas. You're probably gonna see me wearing this in videos leading up to Christmas. Like I will get a lot of use out of this forever, but if you're planning on buying it, just keep those things in mind. I'm gonna take this sticker off the front too, because I'll wear it for the rest of the video. Oh, I do like this. I really like this item, and the pattern is so cute. I'm glad that I bought this, and I'm glad that Dan bought one too, because now we can match. Oh, we should take Christmas pictures matching in these. I'm gonna do that. All right, sorry. Let's go to the next thing. Let's talk about the Fleabazoob greeting card set. I am a stationery person. I kind of collect stationery like this. So this is a set of 6 cards for $15. They're 5 by 7 inches, and the paper is matte, apparently. Oh, hello. Are you here to help? Did you want to see the greeting card? Okay, you can send a Christmas card. I believe they're all the same card. So this is what it looks like up close. It has kind of a muted color to it, which I think is intentional. Oh snap, she's cute. On the back, there's a little cow plant with a bow, and then inside it's blank, but it says Fleabazoob in the bottom corner. There, focus on it. That looks a little bit better. I think first impressions is that it looks kind of like a low quality print. When I look really closely at it, it looks, oh, careful. Oh my gosh. Well, it looks kind of like something that I could print at home with my kind of bad printer. It's beautiful, and I don't think you can really see on camera, but there's just something about the text and like the shadow below the text that just looks a little bit cheap to me. You know, when you get a card and it's like, wow, that's nice. It's like weighty, the print is nice. This is not one of those like nice seeming cards, but it's not a bad card. It's a fine card. It comes with envelopes, but just plain envelopes. It's just plain white, and it is a full set of 6. I think that I might frame one of these and put it in my kitchen at Christmas time, and I'll just keep it like a Christmas decor item. And then I think I'll send the rest of them out to some of my friends, because wouldn't it be cute to give these to my simmer friends? I love that it has this, because that's like that wacky outfit from Nifty Knitting. The freezer bunny's cute. It's got the gnome and some of those cute waffles. Those are like the ones from Home Chef Hustle. So it is a fun card. And the cow plant on the back, like I love him. So I'm happy with these, but you just kind of have to know what you're getting into when you buy them. They're not like a print company, so they're not gonna have the best things ever, but they're fine. They'll do. Okay, keychain up next. This thing is $10. I think that's pretty standard for a keychain like this. I think they've also sold keychains like this that are a similar price. It's just an acrylic keychain, so it's plastic along with everything else they've sold us today. Maybe not the best for sustainability, but at least this makes sense to be acrylic. The sweater, maybe not so much. I have no notes. I love him. I love this thing. I'm gonna put this on my bag, like right now. I'm gonna go downstairs and put it on my purse immediately. I actually really like this too, because it's got a standard key ring, and you could use this, like you could open this and put it on things, or you could use the clip, and you can also take this clip off if you don't want to use it, so it's kind of versatile in that way. Personally, I prefer the clip kind because it's easier to remove for me. It hurts to use this kind, doesn't it? I hate doing that, but I love him. He's my new best friend. It is just a thick plastic keychain though, so keep that in mind. Okay, we're almost done. We have one last item. This is the only sold out item from this collection, and it's the freezer bunny mug. This is the one that was a pre-order, so this is why my shipping took so long, because they had to wait until the 26th to send it. It comes in a box. It is ceramic, so hopefully it's not broken. Oh, wow. That's packed in there nicely. Styrofoam. Not really very sustainable. Nothing they have here is very sustainable. Oh my god. That is so cute though. Look, it has a bunny tail on the bag. Oh, I like this. It's small. It's cute, it's dainty. This is 3.5 inches by 3.22 inches. Here, for comparison, this is one of those 3-wick Bath & Body Works candles. It's the same height, but it's a little bit smaller on the inside than the candle is. Hopefully that helps you. It's a pretty standard mug size. It's like very average. I have so many mugs. I really don't have any need for this mug, but I'm really glad I have this mug. I'm gonna use this probably today to make hot chocolate in. Like, I'm thrilled by this. And the fact that it's microwave and dishwasher safe is also helpful, because you can pretty much use it for anything. Look, it says Soul on the bottom. That's adorable. They should make more mugs, because they could do a collection like this of little faces on the mugs. I would buy that in a heartbeat. I should stop swinging this around. I need to be more careful. It is ceramic, so it's breakable. But that's everything from this collection. I think that the Sims merch team does a really good job. I have been really pleased with most things that I've bought from their merch store. Everything pretty much meets my expectations for quality, which are kind of low. Like, you kind of look at this item and you know it's gonna feel a little bit cheap, cheap, which is not a good thing, especially because it costs $65, but it's about what you would feel like. And their other clothing is pretty solid quality too. I think their t-shirts especially are pretty good. I also really like how much variety they have in types of items. Like, it's not just a few screen printed t-shirts. They've got a whole bunch of kind of interesting different things. I'll be curious to hear what your thoughts are on this stuff, and also let me know, like, have you bought stuff from the Sims merch store? Did you have a good experience with shipping and returns and stuff? I think that's helpful in the comments to like help each other out. How much did you pay for shipping? You know, we should all be sharing our experiences here. It's expensive. It's like quite the investment to buy these things. And I think a lot of people are going to be getting this stuff for Christmas. So I just want to make sure you have the tools you need to know what you're buying and if it feels like it's worth it and all of that stuff. I have made a couple of other videos like this, so I'll link those down below in case you want to go back and watch them. They're pretty well stocked right now. They have like their Grim Reaper t-shirt, which by the way, I love. That's one of my favorite things I've ever bought from them. They have that blue t-shirt I showed you earlier. They've got lots of hats and stuff. Oh, never mind. Not well stocked. A lot of these things are sold out. Ooh, yikes. They recommend if you're paying for standard shipping, buying by December 8th for it to get there in time for Christmas. So keep that in mind. We're running out of time here. If you pay for slightly upgraded shipping, you have a little bit more time. And international, they've said all bets are off. It's too late. So that really stinks too. But I think with that, I'll stop yapping. I'll end this video right here. Thank you for watching. Have the best rest of your day. And I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow. Okay? Bye, everybody. Ugh, this sweater is kind of stinky. I'm gonna take this off and wash it like immediately. If you're buying it as a Christmas gift, you might want to give it to them early so that they can wash it and then wear it for Christmas. Because personally, I wouldn't want to put it just straight on, but also I'm picky, so who knows?